Dear students, welcome to G.A.M.E in Pathology. Gross and Microscopy Explained. In today's lesson, we shall be covering osteoclastoma, the details of which can be referred to in rats, and the importance is given in the enclosure. We shall be restricting ourselves to the gross, radiological, and the microscopic findings. So, this is a tumor of the bone in which there is a thinning out of the epiphyseal plate and the cortex. The epiphysis is replaced by a large tumor which is hemorrhagic and it is showing some grayish white strands. This used to be explained as a club-shaped expansion, and radiologically also this can be diagnosed. Another case wherein a radiology shows a giant cell tumor of the forearm. I find that there is a tumor which is expanding the epiphysis of the bone, the cortical plate, as well as the adjoining structures are all thinned out, and I am able to see multiple crisscrossing bony trabeculae. This leads to a classical soap bubble appearance. Expansile lesion, soap bubble appearance. This is a microscopic picture of the same, in which I am finding giant cells. They are large cells, more than about 100 microns, having nearly 50 to 100 nuclei. There are multiple giant cells which are spaced almost evenly and spread throughout the section. In between these giant cells, I am finding some dark nuclei, and the cells can be either ovoid, spindle shaped, or round. So these are actually the tumor cells, and these are the giant cells. This is a microscopic picture. Section studied shows tumor. The tumor is composed of uniform oval to spindle shaped cells. They have a vesicular oval nucleus and eosinophilic cytoplasm. The tumor is punctuated at regular intervals by large osteoclast-like cells, which have got multiple, say 50 to 100 round vesicular nuclei. There are no areas of hemorrhage or necrosis. This will be the microscopic expansion that you will have to write. This is another picture taken from pathology outlines. Very clear, you can draw it in your records. And I am finding a large cell with multiple nuclei, another cell. In fact, they are spread throughout the section, and these smaller round to ovoid cells are the tumor cells. This is a specimen. Such a specimen can be kept for you in the examination. It is an amputated part specimen of the femur. I am able to identify the femur by means of its shape, and it measures so many centimeters long. The cut surface shows a well circumscribed, it is not capsulated, a well circumscribed lesion, and that is demarcated by the epiphysis. It is showing brownish areas as well as grayish areas of bony trabeculae, and elsewhere it is somewhat reddish brown or blackish due to hemorrhage. This lesion measures so many centimeters by so many centimeters in dimensions. The epiphyseal plate is intact. The lateral cortex here is thinned out. So this will be the description that you people will have to write. Amputated specimen, so many centimeters long. Cut surface shows well circumscribed but not capsulated lesion, which is grayish brown to grayish black in color. It shows areas of hemorrhage as well as bony trabeculae. Yet another picture which is again showing a club-shaped expansion of the bone. In some areas there is a thinning of the cortex, whereas here it appears a relatively thick area. The epiphysis is intact and the tumor itself is hemorrhagic, but it is showing multiple lines which are actually the bony trabeculae. This will give rise to a soap bubble appearance when an X-ray is taken. Please write this description. It will be a specimen for you and the microscopic picture a definite slide for undergraduate students. See you in Game 21.